So yeah, there's not really going to be a whole lot of direction in Kanto. I'm just fucking going around and doing it, man.
I always liked how they had like their diver balls or whatever they called them with the fisher balls hanging off.
Those were cool.
That
was such a cool little touch.
I thought it was cool because you didn't really see that in the show where they like. I just imagine that they'd like,
just on his own.
how they would catch him like that.
That was a very good little adjustment, little enhancement that they made.
I really love the sprite for
imagine
that character right there too, the goldfish.
Imagine eating imagine getting to eat like a whole Gyarados or like a whole.
It's a magical.
Dude, I bet you a Gyarados
Tentacruel.
roll costs like $1,000 to get a full Gyarados roll with like eel sauce.
Yeah, dude.
It's like you just have like a fucking like 40-foot banquet table, like just with just like sushi roll Gyarados.
It's just like
I'm
fucking
hungry
from
for
that
some
wall
Gyarados.
to that wall, just like fucking Gyarados meat.
Like, dude, you could. Oh man, and I love sushi.
That'd be so
wasabi,
good.
you get like a fucking like chalice for your soy sauce and wasabi. Like they put in your lap.
Like a big ass bowl.
You like put in your lap, and then you just get like handed
a big
like I'm
steak.
I'm thinking it's like this size, like a
yeah.
roll. Like I'm talking like one roll's enough for you to eat. Like
I'm talking like one roll is like the height of me.
Yeah.
Oh,
but like we're talking, it's in Japan, so like they're eating it like Goku and stuff. Like it's like not realistic.
They're sitting on a pillow.
Because in Japan, that's how they actually eat.
And they just fucking no utensils, just hands.
It's like every anime main character, and stuff's flying all over the place, like chopsticks are flying around in the air,
and there's just a stack of bowls like
like just like done.
I would love Pokemon to be real just so I could eat them.
But the thing is, in Pokemon, they only eat like one thing ever. It's literally like
those
little Pokemon rice balls. And they eat them so slow. Like Pikachu eats like, he like stretches out his teeth and he just like, and he pulls out one strand of it like at a time. It's like that. It's like SpongeBob. I feel like this is something I'm remembering where like the teeth are like popping out of the guy's mouth.
Squidward, dude. You know what's funny is because watching Pokemon as a kid, I didn't really know that it was.
Legs.
That's a cool sprite too.
Yeah, Shannon hates it.
Crobat.
Oh no,
Dana, what's up, girl?
If you saw Crobat, you would be like, "That's a shitty sprite."
Really?
If another one comes up, let me know.
That was a
dude. Dana's been calling us for.
She's the only girl.
She
on my
is so
phone,
thirsty.
Dude. She's the only girl on my 10-year-old phone.
I forget what I was gonna say now. It was something about eating Pokemon. But,
oh yeah, they have regular animals in the Pokemon world as well.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Well, they do sometimes.
Yeah,
it's an anime. So
I didn't really know it was like Japanese per se. But like the rice balls, I was like, whoa, something is weird about this.
And you didn't know?
I didn't know. That was Japanese because it was just like. I was like, what are those?
Fidel?
They looked good, though. They looked really good.
They called them Doughnuts.
Yeah, they called them Doughnuts. Brock was like, oh,
I bet you they changed that in the English version for like those moron Americans would have no idea what this is.
Yeah.
And you'll just won't question.
We will call them a donuts.
Yeah, and I was
for
like...
the fat Americans.
And I was like, that's not... Have I been eating some other kind of donut my whole life?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then all the fat Americans are just like, yeah, donuts! the test reception, when they tested the episodes in America, like, it was just great. Like, you're talking donuts, you're talking our language.
The screen tests.
I thought I got the radio app.
Nah, those are the only three.
What screen tests? If they did screen tests, those kids wouldn't have died of epileptic seizures from that one episode that got me.
I definitely got the fucking radio app.
I don't know if there's any cases of that happening in America.
No, it was true. Oh, no, I don't think it was America, but...
We're gonna
they probably didn't air it
here.
The
episode was banned.
We're definitely cutting.
I believe it was an episode about Porygon, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. I don't really want to.
I haven't seen the whole episode, but I looked up the like epileptic part on YouTube just out of sheer...
I've seen stuff like that.
Out of sheer curiosity, and well, I'm still here and I didn't get a seizure, so watch at your own risk. And there's even like a whole 10-second part in the YouTube video that's like, watch at your own risk. This shit is gonna get crazy, but if you click off, you're a pussy.
Alright, I'm going.
I wonder what the comments are for that. Like,
Gonna get the radio app.
got a seizure, lol.
We'll do it again.
Oh, is this the old Victory Road?
Yep.
Or?
I'm going back to Johto real quick.
Oh.
There's only one Victory Road, and then there's Mount Silver. That's Victory Road in 25 seconds. Definitely use a timer on that. This doesn't count.
Did you use a rappel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Best item ever, escape rope.
This is the best route theme.
Okay, check this fucking shit out. What day is it in the game? Is it Saturday?
You know that Roadhog montage?
This is a trade site, right?
You use the song for that.
Trade house?
Never mind. I thought it was somebody's gonna be sitting down and trade a Pokemon.
Yeah, you read a book. There's
God.
there's a kid that shows up in a route for every day of the week.
Oh.
And they'll give you a whole item. Tuesday Tuscany, Wednesday Wesley. So yeah, it's showing
aren't they
you
good
right
too? Like
yeah, I
top
got the
shelf ones. Like
I got the magnet on the right day. Santos, Blackthorn, he probably has the Dragon Fang. Which
those are all like the top shelf type items.
Sunday Sunny gave me the magnet. Yeah, I slapped that shit on.
There's the what's the one for normal Pokemon? The Silk Scarf. Yeah.
Damn, you guys are
in sync.
Well, you had to have some of those. Like those were like those are your staples. Like the Silk Scarf, the charcoal.
In these games,
there's a lot of rocks.
Hell items got crazy after like Diamond and Pearl. In this game, it was just like moves that boost the power of a type of move, or you could put a fucking berry on them, right?
Now it's like
Scope Winds, fucking Choice Band, Balloon, Air Balloon. Makes it so that you can't get hit by ground moves until you're attacked by another
I thought that
move.
was an ability. That's an
well,
ability.
there's Levitate too, yeah. But like you can put an item.
The game.
You can put an item on a Pokemon that pretty much gives them Levitate.
Shit.
And you have to hit them with another move and it will pop the balloon. But do you know what Heatran is? It's from Diamond and Pearl. It's like
he looks like a moron.
It's a fire. Yeah.
He's a bad design, but actually better than most.
He's fire and steel type, so both types are weak to ground. But people will commonly put the air balloon on him because you can just throw him in.
I didn't know about the air balloon.
What the fuck was I coming here for again?
I just randomly thought of this. You know, one of my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, the radio app
from a later generation is he's literally like a weather balloon Pokemon. He's like a ghost flying type or something. It's sick.
Oh, Driftwood or whatever?
Yeah, I thought that guy was so cool for some reason. I got him in a later than his.
He's alright. Yeah, he's cool. Are you Santos?
I just really like the design. It was before everything was an inanimate object.
That's not Santos.
And a ghost type.
You guys want to have the brave little toaster as a Pokemon? Say no more.
Honestly, the brave little toaster was probably like
so good.
That's like a good idea. They haven't thought of those in decades.
Are you Santos?
But another note that comes off that is we talk about throughout this playthrough about how Crystal added so many things that hadn't been done before, and some haven't been done since, like this Johto part. But I'd say since this game, the biggest upgrade, and I haven't played the last two games.
So many upgrades, man.
I'm gonna spit it out, okay? I'm gonna spit it out. The abilities, game changer. I don't think there's not abilities.
Oh, Ruby and Sapphire, yeah.
And like the traits and it's just like that stuff really does add a nice element.
Oh yeah. That's a whole new.
It made
layer.
bad Pokemon better. It's literally abilities make some Pokemon.
Yeah, and it just changed the game, and it just gave it so much more complexity. I'd say.
Yeah.
Ryan, you might know more about the past few gens, but like I'd say that has to be the last most innovative thing they've added.
Yeah.
To the series. I mean, I'm sure there's people who can comment other things, but not many.
They haven't done much since Black and White.
And Black and White was good, but I do kind of they had two of those, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the crazy one. We were waiting for Pokemon Gray, and they're like Black and White 2.
And I believe it was just kind of like this, where they just added something onto it. Or was it a complete sequel?
So there were a couple new gyms, and your new trainer and old characters come back.
Oh, okay. I did play them for
and it was like
I only played through once for the last several gens.
They added a big like save the world storyline and
Save the
Pokemon. Chosen one, come to High Hrothgar.
Pokemon.
You need to learn your first shout. You're gonna go kill dragons.
yeah, pretty much.
We have to save all the energy, Man. We have to get all the energy immediately.
Have you guys ever seen Kung Pao, though?
Enter the Fist.
I found the Kung Pao DVD I've been
God.
looking for like 6 years.
Yeah,
it was in a blank case chewed up by Brick.
Of course.
I might have
I
watched
love
that.
Kung Pao, dude.
I might have watched that with you.
Chosen one! I'm coming. Chosen one! And then he's further away.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch this fucking Snorlax.
I think I
okay?
watched that with you
We
in
watched
college.
that before like state qualifying meets for our cross country team.
Welcome back to that cutaway. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go get the radio app for my
radio
phone. Check this fucking shit out, right?
Have you been texting Dana last back, or is she just?
I'm just supposed to go meet her in
She's
person.
So clingy.
Do I need a card for this? God damn it! All right.
Yeah, dude, I was getting more ass
See you
in this
later,
fucking
guys.
game as like a 6-year-old than I do in real life.
I need to.
Or at least I had more. Yeah, like as a kid, I'm like, damn, bitches are me calling me all the time, just wanting to hang out.
I'm not ready for Sabrina. Well, Kramer might just have to do work. To be honest.
What do you need, a card?
Yeah, you get a radio card, and then it lets you,
I remember that.
I think it's at self.
Can't you get Hitmontop in this part too, in this area from the dojo?
No.
Oh, did you already get him?
There's
Isn't there a point where you can choose one of them?
There's a guy in Johto that will give you.
Oh,
the
he'll give
baby.
you the baby version,
Yeah.
which is. I used to have that. I actually had a Hitmontop in my original playthrough.
He could have come out of the egg that hatched Magmar.
Oh, I think that's what happened. God, you
and that's like the rarest one.
As a child, I'm talking though. Yeah, that probably is what happened.
We're gonna go fuck up Erica's life. Come on, Phil.
I want to say my original team was for Alligator.
Gonna put Kramer up front.
I'm just gonna let that thought die. I'm kind of stoned.
Here we go.
You didn't pick no Typhlosion?
Nope.
I didn't like that because Schneid's. I don't like being a normal person, and all the dumb dudes that also played the game. They just be like, "Oh, fire's cool, yeah." So I'm like,
people like their fire types.
I'm
Oh
gonna
shit!
get the water type.
I didn't think I'd find that.
Like I had them all though.
Yeah.
But I was a water type
dude.
rat, for sure.
Yeah. Ooh, catch this.
I'm going to. Yeah, this is actually pretty rare for this area too.
Oh,
you can't catch Houndour until you get to Kanto, and this is the only patch of grass you can find him in.
Now,
please don't use Roar.
One thing I did used to have a great memory of was leveling. The levels for certain guys, like when they evolved and whatnot. I don't possess that like straight up anymore, but I want to guess. I don't know if you know, Ryan. I want to guess he evolves at either 17 or 55.
24.
Okay, well
17. What the fuck?
I don't know. I was just throwing. I said I wanted to guess. I didn't say I know.
He's level 18.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck, Schneids?
It was that skinny joint. It really got to me, dog.
Damn.
You're using. Oh,
I
okay.
just took a pretty long
the paper.
tea break.
You should definitely catch him here.
Pokeball, go! Oh shit! Don't use Roar.
Ultra Ball.
Use the Master Ball.
Yes.
Did we get a Master Ball?
Yes.
Fucking win.
Did they give you a second one?
No.
Did Suicune give us a Master Ball?
Ryan
No,
just
you get it
owning
from
us.
the professor after you beat the 8 gyms.
Ryan's just fielding our questions like a fucking TA in like a freshman business class.
Yeah.
I know.
Look at all this useless
He's just like, I hate you, dude.
Well,
I was thinking of a name, but that's cool. That's okay.
Bjork. I would use him if we didn't have Shiny Magmar, because Houndoom is badass. That dark type is so useful. That literally would have been a middle finger to all those psychics.
Yeah.
But they're...
And he's cool.
It's a dog, and it's fucking...
Boo!
Like a hellhound.
I'm sorry to see
First
that
of all,
played
like,
again.
boo!
When we were in the Elite Four, I keep thinking about that.
I always thought, what's Growlithe evolution again?
Arcanine.
I always thought Arcanine's always been one of my favorite Pokemon.
Arcanine's so cool.
But like this is like emo, like punk rock, what have you, like big titty goth girlfriend Arcanine.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like how you had the cards and shit for the games, right, Shannon?
Yeah.
And, the cards were definitely a big influencer too, which was what made me like Gold and Silver so much when it came out. Like I remember going to the mall, and it was like the first generation of Pokemon cards that were from Gold and Silver and shit, and it had like Espeon and Umbreon on it.
Oh,
and you had like Jumpluff. And there was a card of like Jumpluffs like building a snowman together. Like the artwork's so fucking good, man. Like Porygon 2, fucking love Porygon 2. Kingdra, Scizor.
And they got a lot more holographic too. I think they went from only having like holographic picture foil to like the whole card could be holographic.
Yeah.
Like it really took a step up.
Oh yeah.
I actually will send you the Snapchat of this. Like my mom, when she came to visit, she brought all this shit, like the Star Wars toys and shit from that was just buried in the basement from when I was a kid. And one of them is like Japanese cards that I somehow acquired as a kid. And it's like
really?
Umbreon, Espeon, Unknowns, and they're all like fully holographic.
Damn.
So nice, dude.
I would appreciate. I was in the Pokemon.
It's the only cards I have left, but it's like its own binder. It's like it's in its own it's like a promo item in a way.
Since we're talking about cards,
sorry I cut you off.
Oh no,
I lived with a guy in college. Like we were in a
house
together.
God, can you? Because I met this guy.
Jackson?
You give Schneid's? This is your freshman year, right?
No, this isn't Curtis. That was my dorm
Skip
roommate.
looks like honestly,
I like that sprite though.
He's got a little titty.
Also,
so
like
cute.
I bet you it got a nice put.
Kramer is still putting in work. Okay, so no, this is a couple years after the dorm. This is really short. I'll make it short.
Okay.
He really wasn't into Pokemon like that or anything, but he did have an old binder of Pokemon cards, and he had a Shining Celebi card. Like, this shit goes for like $300, dude. Because I was at least a little bit into the cards, right? And I looked this shit up, and he had no idea. And I'm going through this book, and I'm like, holy shit, this thing will... I mean,
Did you take advantage of this poor man?
No, I actually put a couple of my cards in his binder as a goodwill thing, which I really shouldn't have, because that dude was an absolute piece of shit, dude. Like, he hit dogs and stuff. Like, he punched a dog. Okay. Yeah, he was an absolute piece of shit. I don't need to spell that out.
I'm gonna pivot
straight
here,
up.
Ask a serious question.
He went to jail.
Even know how to, wow.
He went to jail like 2 months after we lived together.
What's his name?
Jackson.
What's his address?
I don't know. I don't need to. He messaged me back after he got out of jail, and he was like, "Hey man, why did you move out of the house and shit?" I'm like, "It's fucking obvious." He found the place on Craigslist.
Oh.
So I wasn't exactly on the lease. I was paying my shit. He didn't even have a job. You can keep this in or not. I don't give a fuck.
I'd keep it.
This is some good material, right?
Did you guys know how to play the card game for real though? Serious question. Because I feel like most people never actually played the card game around where I was from. We played Yu-Gi-Oh though. I fucked with Yu-Gi-Oh hard.
I knew a little.
I was gonna bring that up. I fucked with Yu-Gi-Oh way harder than I did.
Way harder. I went to a tournament. I probably already said this on the stream, but I went to a tournament. I beat one older dude, but I got my ass absolutely handed to me the other times. But
that game was just so ridiculous now.
Like, I remember my dad would drive. He drove me 45 minutes to some obscure big comic book shop. They'd take you to a giant back room. Sometimes it'd be a really big back room, like a warehouse style, and then the shop would just be
for a lot of ass cracks and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that. I mean, dude, that.
You remember the Gate Guardian? Remember that one? You had to have all three of the dudes that make it. There's the three genies. There's Kazujin, Suijin, and Sangha. No, look it up. The Gate Guardian. It was in the anime too. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. He's made of three separate cards. I don't think
Pegasus.
I don't think he's a Yu-Gi monster.
Yu-Gi boy.
Yu-Gi boy.
You bitch.
It's Pegasus.
Nothing personal.
Pegasus was fucking awesome, and then after that, it just went. I guess
straight bitch.
Isn't there Kaiba or whatever. Kaiba.
Seto Kaiba.
I will get you, Yugi.
Gate Guardian.
Gate Guardian.
That
You know what
anime
I'm
has to
talking
be so bad if I went back and watched it. Like, it has to be so
Oh,
bad.
I do remember this.
Sangha of the Wind,
Yeah.
Suijin, Kazujin.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I even had this
Look up.
motherfucker.
You probably at least
I think I had
some
the
of
green
cards.
one. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the final? Like, there were in their Exodia, like those collective cards like that. Like,
Look up Suijin.
Yeah, I remember the.
I had a deck that had final. It was like the worst strategy of all time. It just depended on drawing those cards. So your whole deck was designed to draw.
Did you have all
cards.
the Exodias?
I had all the finals.
So
Final was another thing like Exodia. If you get all the letters and put them down,
Oh.
you
now
win.
that you see
Hold on, I want to look up that.
It's like
What,
I
the
could be
Exodia?
wrong.
No,
disclaimer.
final.
It's
There's final countdown. I remember that.
it might not be final. It might be something
After
else then.
30 turns have passed.
Final countdown. What?
After
it's not that
after
one.
30 turns you win. So that's
It's
just
not
the
that one.
That sounds like a
It's
bitch.
5 cards. It's 5 individual
That's really hard to
cards.
hold out
Each
for
one
30
have,
turns.
have a letter associated with them.
But yeah.
Go up.
But yeah, I played a fuck ton of Yu-Gi-Oh.
So I had two.
This was it. Final.
Oh, they're all magic cards.
Whoa.
I like went on the forums a lot as a
Huh.
kid, and I would like look at other people's decks. Like I was really
wow.
on it, like really into just like building them.
Let's go, Melon.
Oh yeah.
Burn these sons of bitch
And I pocketed a lot of cards from Walmart. If you, I'm Schaumburg, Elk Grove, Illinois, Walmart. If you want to go back to your records from like 1990,
Wow, that was so
maybe like
fucking
1998 or something like that, you could watch through and see if I'm there. I'm blonde, the blonde kid. I stole so many cards from that Walmart. I would pocket Shagger with my grandma and just
They were
like
like
pocket.
It was probably like $15. It was like probably $15 for like 10 cards. Or
I'm
something.
talking Walmart specifically because the layout. Oh, I was a good little thief as a kid. Like I'm talking about it because I'm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because
You better keep this in. They're never gonna find me.
Because you're a little kid too. Like they're not gonna. Accept
Yeah,
that.
I knew that too, and I was like such
Yeah.
a like my grandma would take me to the store innocent, and I'd always like, hey, I'm gonna look at the video games. I'll meet you at checkout, and then like the cards were always in like the deep corner at that point where there was like one fast checkout,
Yeah.
and then
Were your cards next to the checkout?
They were always next to the check. Well,
Yeah.
at that one per se, yeah. And I would just go up there, like my grandma was scanning out, and I'd always have like a big fat puffy like little kid coat or something. And you just fucking go.
All right,
to
I'm
town.
ready to go, Grandma. Like shit's
Falling out.
Like, and I was probably so obvious, but it's like I look at it now. I'm like, dude, if I saw a little kid stealing some
be like,
overpriced
I don't
like
care.
fucking cards used to like predatorize like
yeah.
kids' spending habits at an early age, it's like fuck you then. Like, just take the cards.
Yeah.
Like, if I think about
Have
it.
you guys heard the story about the Yu-Gi-Oh card tournament with the guy, the mermaid?
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was some scary story. It's online and you can find it. And you could look this guy up, but this guy was like a child predator, and he would go to Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Oh.
And there's like a personal account of this guy like playing this guy, and they called him the Mermaid because he, I think because he used just like mermaid cards or water cards. I don't know. But anyway,
like that,
he
yeah.
made a deal with this kid, like, hey, if I beat you in this card game, like, I get to drive you back home, or something like that. And
That doesn't sound like a good deal to me.
well, I don't think the kid.
kid.
I don't think the kid agreed to it, but he ended up beating him.
He's like, fuck no, you. Go on. Sorry.
But anyway, the kid beat him, and like the guy got arrested like a week later or something.
Serves you right.
But I mean, like, you know,
Now he's the CEO of like I don't know.
just goes to show
Now
like
he's the CEO of Pepsi.
the creepy fucking people that hang out at those. I never went to a tournament, to one of those, thank goodness. But
I guess
No, I
there
was
probably
into
are a lot of
collecting.
creepy because there were some 40-year-old single men comic book fans that aren't creepy, but I'd imagine that also
Most
a lot
of
of
them
ones
are.
that are creepy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a nerd and I'll always be a nerd, But I just think it's just like a different level sometimes.
Oh, I would be pissed if I was a legit 40-year-old.
There's a nerd and then there's an incel.
And I guess that's kind of what it's become. But
you know what
think about before the internet.
Incel is an abbreviation for involuntary.
Well, I know that.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of like it's just it's a development of character.
Can I smoke a little bit of this jewel pot? I won't take all of it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any left in that one. It might just be empty. I just like save them because I have that bag of I have that crackhead bag of old jewel pods that I like when I'm out. I'll just like.
All right, next gen.
I need some.
Literally waste effort like hitting.
Check this fucking shit out. We got 10 badges, boy.
Oh damn! Yeah, I should have honestly bought some.
28 hours.
Damn.
I mean,
that's with fast forward though. Speed up.
Speed up.
Oh. Whoa! She turned into a man.
Wow, I love fast forward. I love watching them have like
It's really hard to control him.
Look how bad that. I like that Crobat. It's a nice sprite. I'm saying it's a good sprite. I'm not saying it's like bad.
No, it is. It's a bad sprite. You can.
Do you see how fucking bright?
Yeah,
I
see it. I'm trying to say this Crobat sprite. It doesn't have pupils.
That was the gym leader.
I liked it. Isn't it just yellow circles that it has? If I recall, or
next time you get to one,
I know you got neighbors.
Yeah,
I didn't
stop
think that
fucking killing them Crobats so fast. God damn it!
I didn't think that was the gym leader. I was just popping off with how broken Psychic was, and you're like, "Shut the fuck up!" And I'm like, "Oh, that was the gym leader. That was free."
I just want to see.
Who the fuck? Some of these evolutions, like Crobat's not even a great example. It's like a middle of the league example. But who's just like, dude,
Crobat gets better.
Golbat. You know who needs an evolution? Golbat.
I know.
Golbat sucked, but it's actually I do look at it. Golbat does suck.
He needed that.
Zubat sucks, but it's like at least he's baby. Golbat sucks.
He's baby.
Yeah.
Who just is like, yeah, I'm raising my Golbat. Like,
Who gets toxic?
Man, me and my Golbat just have such a connection.
Who should learn toxic?
But Crobat changes the game because he looks cool.
Oh, everybody can learn toxic?
Jin or legs? I think Jin because he's faster. And he's really not...
Yeah,
we'll see what's
that's
up.
fine.
Why'd you even ask?
Because Tentacruel is poison type, seems alright.
I agree though. Golbat looks dope.
Dude, his red and blue sprite,
and he's got
wings or something.
No.
Golbat.
Long tail.
Golbat's got 4 wings.
Golbat has 2. Crobat has 4.
No, Crobat has 4. He has, like,
Crobat has 4, but Golbat's got that big ass mouth, and it's just like, damn.
Dude, his red and blue.
What's he gonna do? What's he?
It seems so.
What's he gonna put in there?
You could totally suck a dick with the Crobat.
It's so strange when he evolves into Crobat, right? Because you're like, what happened to the mouth? Like what?
Okay, warning. Trigger warning for our listeners. If you're not like an adult, just fast forward like 20 seconds, okay?
Go for it.
How many people in the Pokemon world, like, probably legit abuse their Pokemon? Like, they're just like, Crobat, go, and they throw them in their living room and they just grab Crobat and just like give themselves head with it. Like imagine how many Pokemon are fucking abused.
Probably the same amount of
there's
people
a lot of
that like abuse animals
like it makes
sexually
me sick
in
to
this
my
world.
stomach to think about, but it's like there's like a dark side of Pokemon, and I wish they made a game someday that explored that, like that darker, grittier. What do they call it in movies? Like dark and edgier world, like.
I saw
a DC comic movie circa like 2000.
Wait, can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
You know that like sexy Playboy bunny Pokemon?
Yeah.
Well,
Wop Bunny, where it came in Diamond
Pearl. There's a lot of Well, isn't that like Rule 49 or whatever of the internet?
Well, no, I'm just saying the world that you're describing. Like, if there's any Pokemon that would happen to, it would be that one.
Yeah, or Gardevoir.
Or like,
Gardevoir.
Or like, there's like the human shit. Like Jinx probably gets a lot of love from a certain demographics.
Oh my god, dude, Tentacruel.
I mean, I would definitely try
move.
Jinx out if she was consenting.
Yeah, as long as
she's like a human. Mr. Mime too. I bet you he could do some nice work on you. No matter what your species.
He has some really good hand jobs, man. Fuck it.
Mr. Mime. Like,
he's got that handwork down
in my
already,
game,
man.
I'm envisioning Pokemon Vice or whatever.
All right, Mr. Mime.
There's Mr. Mime's
Pantomime getting me a
themselves out
hand
by
job.
night and like doing mime shit by day. Like by day, they're just like doing whatever mimes do.
Look at that.
Like doing shows for kids or
And
whatever.
then by night, it's
they're
just like
jerking strange
Mime.
dudes off in trench coats, like under. Like in the
For
city,
a living.
in the city, they'll be like working on the windows, so some of the sidewalks will be like covered by platform. I'm talking like one of those situations, like under the platform.
Oh my god!
The dead of the night, like
Dude,
Mr. Mime.
check this shit out. We're in Giga Drain.
I'm almost thinking like
Big.
Detective Pikachu. By the way, whoever is responsible for making Detective Pikachu the
You should
movie,
be fired.
you should actually be imprisoned. Like I tweeted this once. Like you should go. They have to. Whoever made Pokemon, whoever made that should be in prison, is what I said. Or needs to go to prison.
It was
alright.
The acting was honestly the worst.
the actors
the kid
were terrible.
acting were the worst actors I think I've ever seen in a movie that probably made a lot of they literally went in on what's his name and said fuck it with all the other actors.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, those kids.
What do you mean
like,
went in with
those
in
kids
with
are
who?
not fit for like a 7th grade production of Romeo and Juliet. Like those people, they are bad.
I don't remember it being awful. I'm talking about the acting.
The acting is like Bush League.
Okay.
Just for like a lot of them, like the main character. I remember the guy.
The kid.
They never sound sincere. They sound like they just learned how to act like yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it in theaters once, and I just came out of the theater like, oh, that was pretty disappointing.
They went all in on Owen Wilson or whatever the fuck his name
Ryan
is.
Reynolds.
Yeah, they went all. They're like, Ryan Reynolds, you want like $50 billion?
what the fuck? The
and
kids-
then we're just gonna go to the YMCA and pick up some kids from the teen center who are like taking an acting class.
Okay, I'm sorry, but the main kid is dark skinned, and then Ryan Reynolds is supposed to be his dad, and he's white, and I'm like, this is just no.
Wait, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
Yeah, and then you see him at the end.
I didn't get to
turns
the whole
his
end.
human
It was
form.
bad.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a 6.
Wait,
right.
That's
shit,
a
that might
power
change
pose,
everything.
man.
Is the kid like sick in bed the whole time and
No.
dreaming that shit, or what's
You
going
didn't
on?
even see the whole movie?
I didn't see the whole movie. It was so bad. The acting was awful.
Mewtwo turns Pikachu back into a
I saw
man.
most of it.
Yeah.
It's jewel cleaners.
Oh,
and
wow.
stuff.
Nice.
I'm ready for you, slow
It was
king.
pretty bad, though.
Look at this.
But
No, I did see most of it though. I did not see the ending.
I would-
had it on.
Giga Drain.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
What would you say is... What would you put above Sonic, the movie,
I haven't seen that.
or Pokemon's?
Sonic probably did better. Jim Carrey or some kid and Ryan Reynolds for 20 seconds.
Well, I love both Ryan Reynolds and Jim Carrey. Probably I like Ryan Reynolds more, but I think...
Should have been Danny DeVito.
Dude, I think Jim Carrey had such a good performance in...
As Pikachu, that'd be sick. I would have
Who?
Danny DeVito as Pikachu.
Oh, yeah, that's what people
everybody
wanted.
Thunderbolt!
That's what people wanted.
Pikachu! Pika!
I ain't as fit as I used to be.
But no, Jim Carrey.
What about Gilbert Godfrey?
This went off on that movie.
He was so good
Yeah.
as Eggman.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
So my
Ryan Reynolds was just like, he was good, but like
Wait,
I
was
kind
he
of cringed.
Sonic?
No.
Oh, and Pikachu.
I'm talking about Pikachu. Who was?
He was okay. It's like somebody trying to get a check.
Yeah, you know
like
who-
he's just trying to pick up a check.
Yeah, you know who Sonic was? He was the guy from Parks and Rec, the guy's brother or the girl's brother.
Ryan Reynolds just like is like that football player that got the huge contract extension, and now he's just kind of like coloring it for a while.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Who's the guy from Parks and Rec? The kid who always has all of, like he like spends a bunch of money to make his own company, and the company doesn't actually do anything.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
God, what's his name?
Yeah, I forgot. But I know what you're talking about. Like I follow the guy on Twitter. But
God damn, I need to look him up.
and the sister is that I don't know anybody's names. I'm so stoned. But the sister too. His sister in the show is like a comedian I like. She does a lot of drunk history as well. She's pretty hot. I think she's dating Thor or something. She's dating somebody. Check it out.
This is good.
She has
another.
A name. She has a name. Too, also.
Bring me another.
a name for her exists.
Is he
Isn't
Rashida?
it like
is
John
he
Ralphio?
Yeah, Ralphio. John
Ralphio.
Ralphio. Yeah.
Because I just pictured the Indian guy like, John Ralphio's coming over. By the way, I don't think you should be offended, but me and Val and some others, we have decided that that's your character in Parks and Rec.
Ben John Ralphio?
No. What's his name? I'm forgetting all these names. Tom
Haverford?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Really?
Like a younger you. Like, I mean, it's not like you, like, offensively, but
no,
it's like you're kind
that's
of the
funny.
Tom Haverford.
I'll take Tom Haverford.
You're kind of like the young, independent, like, professional.
I'll take Tom Haverford.
High energy. I don't think it's a bad thing. That dude...
Who did you class as
We didn't do anybody
Who did you
else,
class
I
as?
I was talking about the show with Val once, and we
She's
just
like Shannon's and Tom Haverford.
We both agreed. I hope you don't take that the wrong way.
No, I like that guy. He's one of my favorite characters.
I don't think anybody, well, like, yeah, we're not going to go through our whole squad.
I would. The only person I would be offended if you cast me as is
Dude, Kramer's 45.
Jerry.
What the fuck?
Not Jerry. Not Jerry. Jerry has no character, but that's the joke.
Yeah.
Adam Scott as Ben Wyatt.
Oh yeah, he's like yeah, I know why too. Like
that's the only one I would be offended.
I feel the same way. I don't even hate Ben Wyatt. It's just like you don't want to be.
Oh, I actually like
his
the character. Yeah.
But like, you know who kind of reminds me of Ben Wyatt almost?
Grant.
Val's boyfriend. Like actually,
Johnny.
Yeah. He's like Ben Wyatt, dude.
No, I agree.
Like, and it's not a bad thing. Anyway.
Anyway, Parks and Rec. But, I mean, I just want to finish the thought up on the Sonic movie. He was good. He was good as Sonic. Great voice.
Wait, who was Sonic?
That guy, John Ralphio. He did the voice.
I linked it all.
That was the connection I was trying to make.
Okay.
But he did the voice of Sonic. You know, Jim Carrey was Eggman. Best parts of the movie, those two. Easily. Everything else. All of the... Okay. I will put an asterisk. The first, 20 minutes of the movie, so good. Super funny. Super faithful to, what makes Sonic good. But then after, 20, 30 minutes, I just started to be like,
Oh, my boy.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I paid for this.
It's like the last Star Wars film too.
No,
Yeah, I heard
when it
they-
opens
the
up
last
20
Star-
minutes in Palpatine's. They're like Palpatine's returned. Like they explain that to you before you even see him, and then the next scene is like Palpatine returning. He's like, "I have returned. I'm Palpatine," and he holds up like a toy of himself from Hasbro, and he's like,
You
"See?
guys,
do you remember me?"
shit.
And then it cuts back to the throne room. Yeah, it cuts back to the throne room scene from Return of the Jedi to remember. So they're like, "Oh, I remember."
So they guarantee.
And then it
I
cuts back to the
remember.
rebels. They're like, "Palpatine's returned? Who's that? Oh, you don't know Palpatine? Well, this is Palpatine." They tell his whole story for you.
Honestly,
I'm getting out of here.
I was very turned off by that movie.
I heard
That
there's
movie,
from right away.
put
there's
my
a
dick
different director
back in
for
my
every movie in the last trilogy.
Well, no, there wasn't.
No.
There was supposed to be, and then they fired him.
J.J. Abrams did 7 and 9.
He wasn't
He
supposed to do 9. They fired
Yeah.
the original.
Well, George Lucas gave him this fucking script for the
They
next
didn't use
trilogy,
it.
and they're like, "Fuck you." Yeah,
I could talk about Star Wars and how it was made a lot, but Kathleen
Yeah.
Kennedy needs to be fired.
He
And
was
Jon
like, "Here you
Favreau
go.
Needs to be promoted.
Here's the
My opinion
plans.
is.
Use it if you want." And they're like, "Fuck you, George."
I actually heard.
Get
I
outta
actually
here.
do avidly follow Star Wars. Not avidly
Dude,
these
it's-
days, but I do follow Star Wars rumors still. And
It's
there's
Evie
actually a
versus
rumor that
Evie.
there is a Lucas cut that is out there of
Really?
the final film because they had so much random fucking footage and
No way.
mashed up.
Dude,
There's
look
a
at this
lot of
fucking
rumors that-
face-off though between
It could not be true,
Evolutions.
but I'm kind of in that little circle on Reddit and YouTube and
Yeah,
stuff.
look
where
at
I
this
follow
face
those.
off.
Before he's dead,
I love him.
there goes your boy.
He's so regal and got
So
4
fast.
sets of ears, I think.
So
Let
dead.
me see that Alakazam. Oh, Mr. Fine. I'll give you a hand job.
Ooh, wow, those sticky fingerprints.
He gives-
Don't make me give you a hand job.
Look,
all of a
look at
sudden.
that hand right there. Man.
He gives you a little wink like, I'm going to please your wife later.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh
they're
yeah,
putting
because
that
in the
reflect up.
anime, doesn't Ash get his mom a Mr. Mime to be like the dish doer and stuff?
He stays at home.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my god. I
Actually,
bet you him and the professor gangbang the mom.
I do believe in the current anime, Ash took Mr. Mime with him.
Oh,
like he's hanging with the squad after fucking his mom for
they're laying down in their random makeshift camp the first night, and like Ash just wakes up to Mr. Mime just jerking his dick off, and he's like, "What the fuck, Mr. Mime?" And Mr. Mime's like,
whoa.
"What else am I gonna like?" He's saying in his language, he's like, "That's what I do. I'm Mr. Mime."
Not cool, man.
What did you think I do? Like,
that's what Professor Oak had
gotta
to do.
practice.
Or at first is he like, "Am I going too hard? I'm not used to. I'm mostly just used to your mom's asshole."
Come on, Kramer. Let's go, Kramer.
Alakazam, though, also kind of a beefcake in this game, too.
Oh, yeah. You know what I always thought was funny is that Alakazam is not the second evolution. Because I think Kadabra looks like more of a third evolution than him.
Kadabra is always cool because
he's got
the tattoo on his head.
Yeah,
he's got the star and he's got the big
and he just
torso.
looks like a badass that's not going to listen to your shit.
Yeah, but I guess he's only got one spoon, and this mofo's got 2 spoons.
This mofo's been eating
the
for
beard,
a while.
yeah.
Aber. Does Aber even have a spoon?
No.
Does
Aber can't even see.
Does Kadabra have a spoon?
Oh, you bitch.
Just one, right?
Yeah, just one.
That he's starting to eat. He's like, "We gonna eat." And then Kazam's is like, "Yo, dog, I've been eating." Like, he's got 2 fat, serving, those are some, serving size catering
some
spoons.
salad spoons.
The critical hit.
Catering spoons.
Do you remember the episode of the psychic gym in the Indigo League when, Ash tries to bend a spoon and they get turned into dolls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was creepy.
That was a creepy episode, man.
With Sabrina?
Yeah.
That was
Teenage
a cool
bitch.
Gym leader.
Yeah.
She was kind of hot, too, if I recall.
She was
hot.
kind
of, she might have only been, 16, but I was watching it as a kid, so...
So it's okay.
Because, Misty was, 14, and I mean...
It's
damn them legs.
It's like going back to Harry Potter 1 and being like, yeah, Hermione's hot, and then
it's
being
a weird, it's okay sort of situation.
And then being like, bro, I was 12 years old when this came out.
Yeah. We're the same age.
Yeah.